And we want to welcome you guys to our Hamilton High soccer game this evening. Hamilton just finished up senior night festivities. Congrats to all the seniors with the send-off. And the 9, 2, and 3 Hamilton Huskies set to host the Basha Bears. And we're going to get the national anthem completed here in just a minute. Basha enters this game with a 4-8-2 record. They've struggled this year, sitting at number 30 in the 6A. They're on a 3-game losing streak after losing to Red Mountain Ridge, and then a 6-0 loss to Brophy. Hamilton, third in 6A. They're coming off a tie against Basha Perry last Friday night. Come back home here, looking to rebound nicely. And we're getting the starting roster announced, and then we will get the game started. For Arizona High School, they do 2 40-minute halves, which is 80 minutes overall. And starting lineup for the Basha Bears, number 2, the junior Quinn Veras, the striker. Then number 6, Avery Huggins, the midfielder. 7, Marco Perez, the midfielder. 9, Andrew Orleek, the striker. 12, Luke Veras, the midfielder. And then 13, Garrett Oax. 14, Carter Boucher. 17, Isaac Cicernos. 15, Hayden Warswick. And then 21, Jake Coke, or 21, excuse me, Dylan Kern, the defender. Now Hamilton starting lineup. And with the national anthem finishing up, pre-game handshakes through. They're going to meet back with their team one last time, and then we'll get this game started here on this very beautiful evening here at Jerry Loper Field in Chandler, Arizona. A nice, cool 66 degrees outside. Hamilton has been excellent at home this year. Currently 4-0. Last game was played January 14th. They beat Trevor G. Brown 5-1. And like I said last Friday, taking on Perry on the road, tying after going to double overtime. Hamilton has yet to lose a game, an Arizona game, I should say. They've lost twice in tournaments. Get set with the kickoff here. Basha will start the first half. Hamilton will start the second half. Number 6, Avery Huggins. Or excuse me, that's Andrew Orleek, number 9. Names are, or the numbers, a little small for me to comprehend. We'll find out what's going on here, what the delay is for. Oh, seems to be a problem with the Hamilton goal. Fixing that up quickly. A couple of nets, maybe a couple of string on the nets cut. All right, looks like it's all patched up. We're ready to go. And ball rolled away there. They're going to give it right back to Orleek. And here we go. Hamilton's senior night game against Basha. Ready to get going, and we are off. And that was Huggins who sent it down. Littman heads it over to Marin. Marin pursued by Huggins, and he's going to try the pass for number 10, Aidnon LaRossi, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Basha ball. The inbound, accepted by number 15, Hayden Warswick. Warswick kicks back to goaltender Parent. Parent punts it all the way down to, I believe that was number 21, Dylan Kern. Goes off his head and head of a Hamilton defender, and number 14, Carter Boucher was there. And that ball went out of bounds. And it looks like it's going to be maybe a corner kick. Nope, it's going to be just a normal inbound from the side. Crew Marin throws it in. Blocked away by a Basha defender. Marin's going to pick it up. He's going to throw it all the other side to 15, and we'll get a whistle. Crease violation. And Basha will take over. Hand off to number 11, Grant Pond. Pond throws it all the way down, and it's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be Hamilton ball. Just over a minute and a half gone here. first half. Intercepted by a Basha defender. Bounced in the air, and Hamilton was able to regain it. Pass from LaRossi is intercepted, but he got it back. Tried to dump it down to Marin, but it's intercepted by Huggins. Huggins finds Oaks. Oaks, nice pass. Intercepted by 18, Sean Wiley. A battle. That was Landeros who dumped it back, and we'll have a whistle. Maybe an injury. Nonetheless, Hamilton ball here. And number 9, Andrew Orleek dumps it down to Tracy Angeli, the goalkeeper for Hamilton. He's going to boot it all the way down. Gets across midfield. Nice header by Hamilton. And it's picked up by Basha. And he tried to keep it in, but no luck. Hamilton with the throw in. It's collected by number 10, LaRossi. And it is now number 11, Riley Lynch. Nice move. Tried to put a shot on net, and it was blocked out of bounds by number 14, Carter Boucher. It's going to be a corner kick for Hamilton. I believe that is Ortega. Boots it. Blocked by Basha, and the goalkeeper able to keep it out. And Hamilton, the try was no good, so it'll be Hamilton ball as the Basha defender threw it away. Crew Marin with the inbound pass. Bears and Huskies piling up in front of the Basha net. Marin throwing it in. And the try, and it was blocked away by Basha defender. And it's booted away by Basha. It's collected by Hamilton. Number 15, Pedro Landeros, dumps it back into the zone. Jake Coakley, and his try is going to just go out of bounds. And Hamilton once again with an inbound pass. And Riley just says Crew can take over with the pass. Just over 4 minutes played here in the first half. Play has pretty much been in the Hamilton or in the Basha zone, and this try went over a Basha player's head, but another player. Oh, and a nice move. Oh, it's Sean Riley with the try. It fumbled in his legs, and a nice header by Hamilton defender LaRossi. It's number 24, Josh Martinez. He's pursued by Veras and Luke Schaefer. Passes it over to LaRossi. Nice chip pass over to Marin. Marin in a one-on-one situation. Tries to make a move, tries to get past him, and it's going to go out of bounds and wait for the referee's signal, and it's going to be a corner kick for Hamilton again. Looks like Riley Lynch is going to be the one to do it. Kick is over, and it's intercepted by 15, Hayden Warswick. And it's going to be Hamilton's ball again. Crew Marin once again. This try was no good. Riley Lynch once again to kick the corner, or to try the corner kick, excuse me. It's up, and it's once again blocked by Hamilton or Basha defender, and that was Max Slipman, who almost was able to stuff it home. Or excuse me, that was Niall Dune. And Basha finally gets it over midfield. That's number 2, Quinn Veras, and that's right back down into the Basha zone. Perez, intercepted by Martinez to Littman. Littman, touch pass to Marin. Marin back to Littman. Littman's going to try and dump it down, and it's going to go roll off his foot. That's going to be Huggins with the inbound. He's going to chuck it in to Orlik, who gives it right to Veras. Veras went off the head of Marin, and Marin was able to take it the other way, but it was intercepted by Orswick. And now Basha looking to build some momentum. That's Cicernos. And once again, Hamilton takes it away, though. Sean Wiley. Wiley finds Schaefer. Schaefer dumps it to Littman. Littman then a little chip pass to Marin, and it's intercepted by Huggins, who made a nice play to keep it in bounds. Tries to sachet by a few Hamilton defenders. Dumps it down to Cicernos. Cicernos tried to find Warswick, and it just rolls off his leg, and it's going to go out of bounds. Hamilton ball again. 7.5 gone here in the first half. No real immediate threats on either end in terms of scoring so far, and once again, Hamilton with the inbound. Max Littman tries to throw it down. Tried to find Schaefer, and it took a couple bounces, and he had an opportunity there. And it's going to go to the corner. And once again, there's Riley Lynch. That's the third time he's kicking from that side. He just throws it right into Schaefer, and he gets it back. Try to throw it on goal, and it went off of Boerswick's leg, and it was cleared out. And there's LaRossi. LaRossi dumps down to Wiley. Wiley throws all the way down to Schaefer in the try there. Just over the reach of him. He's going to try to make a move, and it's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be Basha ball. Austin Parent to boot it away. He gets it away. And there was number 11, Riley Lynch, picked up by LaRossi. Hamilton really just controlling the pace here. Keeping it in Basha's zone for almost all of the half here. And the inbound, that was Huggins. He didn't like what he saw. He's going to look around for other options here. He throws it. He tried to find Veras. And there's Martinez. These players start to pile up. Veras, and he tried to get past Schaefer, and it just goes out of bounds. Max Littman with the inbound. He's going to look for Schaefer, and it goes past both him and Huggins. There's LaRossi, and it goes off the foot of Vorswick, and it's out of bounds. Hamilton will kick from the corner. And about 10 minutes flat gone here, the first half. The kick is up and off the head of Basha. That's 14. Oh, nice little move, but wasn't able to fool LaRossi. There's another Basha player there to get it free. And Basha tried to juggle around with it a little bit, and goes off the foot. And it's going to be Hamilton ball. The inbound. Deep pass, and a good try. Oh, and a nice save by Parent. First save of the night for him. First real good chance by Hamilton. And out of bounds. Basha trying to move quickly. And he's just going to dump it off there. Now he's going to try. He's going to hand it all the way back to Boucher. And Boucher, his pass was met there by Lenderos. And we're going to have a whistle there. Basha ball. Boucher, the long pass. And Orlik was there to meet it, but couldn't control it. Oh, and Marin tried to make a nice move, but he lost the ball. There's Warswick. Warswick tries to make a move and get past him. And he did for a minute, but then Marin was able to recompose himself. And LaRossi had the ball just go right past him. Basha trying to get it up field. They're just playing pass, and he's going to boot it all the way down, but there is Dune. And then that was Perez there. Ooh. Boucher with the header, and Warswick should just dump it down to Parent. Parent's going to boot it all the way to Huggins. Huggins goes off his chest. Tries to get past Marin, and he does, and he tried to get past Martinez. Martinez was there to kick the ball away. Warswick, Huggins, that's 2 times he tried to get past Martinez. Martinez denied him. Martinez, he was met there by Warswick. Warswick gets past LaRossi, and there's Littman. Littman dumps it down to Wiley. Wiley finds Dune. Dune, the headman pass, intercepted by Basha, and Basha coming the other way. There's Veres, Luke Veres. Try to find it, nobody home. Max Littman's going to chase it down. He's going to keep it in bounds. Littman all the way deep in his own territory. And we have a whistle. Resume action here. Littman, long pass, was met there by Warswick, booted away by Boucher, and it's a little too hard off his shin. It's going to go out of bounds. We're going to have our first substitution of the game. Sean Wiley exiting. Entering the game is Yahir Lopez. Also entering the game is 22, Idnan Iliquad. The inbound by Knight. And there's a collision there. That was Dune and Ferez. Off the foot of Cicernos. Headman pass. Basha struggling to get it across midfield. They have a few times, but more times than not, it's just been going out of bounds. It's Boucher. He's going to regroup. Hands it over to Parent. Almost 15 minutes completed here in the first half. It's Huggins. Huggins trying to race past Knight. There was Schaefer, excuse me. Back down to Boucher. Long pass to Huggins. Huggins tries to keep it in bounds, and it goes off his head weird, and it will land out. Knight. And he's going to give it to Littman, one of the captains for this evening. As you can see by the yellow C on his arm, and that was Knight who tried to control it, and it went out of bounds. Basketball. The inbound from Huggins. Finds Warswick. Back to Huggins. Over to Cicernos, trying to make a nice move, and it's taken away by Schaefer. Schaefer dumps it off to Lynch. Lynch across to Knight. And the shot was blocked by Huggins. Hamilton ball still. 24-19 to go here in the first half. Knight. The running start inbound. And too far off the head of a bear, and it's going to go once again out of bounds. Knight with the inbound. And a nice try there. No avail. Schaefer pursued by 22. Coakley. Fans wanted maybe a call there for a yellow card. He's not going to get it. And Austin Parent directing his players as he tries to set up a play here. And the long pass easily intercepted by Martinez. Martinez waiting for the ball to settle down. And he tried to hand it off to Doom, but it's intercepted by Basha. That was Orlik. Orlik hands it off to Quinn Veras. And that's Bouchard to Cicernos. Cicernos pass. Basha playing keep away. Long pass. Tried for a stretch. No good. Oh, and there was Huggins. Nice play. Tried to get past Max Lippman, but it's going to go out of bounds. And they're actually going to say it was... whose ball is it? They're going to say it's Basha's? Yes, they will. They're saying it went off Max Lippman's noggin. And that's going to be Quinn Veras with the inbound. As the sun sets here on this Tuesday night. That's 13. Garrett Oakes, who entered the game. And Angeli, the shot on goal, was easily stopped. That's his first save of the night. Hamilton moving it upfield. Luceri. The long pass from Ilaquad. And Basha was able to take it away. A nice move by Warswick. He's pursued by Knight. His pass finds Cicernos. Cicernos now. A nice play by Dune. Kick the ball away. Basha gets it back. Cicernos. Oh, and a nice play by Oakes to leave the ball for Bouchard. And Basha now really getting the move on. And here's Orlik. Orlik now had an odd man opportunity, but the Huskies were able to get back. Dummied it down. Nice play. Ooh. And that's Knight. And he finds Littman off his head. There's Lynch. He trying to find Schaefer. And there was Boucher to make sure that he wasn't able to get a breakaway. Entry the game now, Michael Freese subbing in for Josh Martinez. And Thomas Knight, he will inbound it. As the Huskies once again set up trying to score a goal here as we reach the halfway point of the first half. Still no score. Both teams have had a nice opportunity to. And Basha takes it away. That's 7. Nice move. He's going to try and go in alone in the shot, and he's going to score. Nice pass up to Orlik, and he was able to get by the Hamilton defender. Tracy Angeli visibly upset there. And he was able to get the shot off, and he's going to score at the 19:58 mark. And number 9, Andrew Orlik with the goal. And the inbound by Lynch going to go all the way down. Nice play. They caught the Huskies napping there on defense. They're able to get past them and get the goal. And Basha, who came off of a 6-0 drubbing at the hands of the Brophy Broncos last week, it would respond nicely here in the opening half. And there's Huggins. Huggins hands it off to Perez. And blocked. And that's number 12 now for Hamilton, Yahir Lopez. He's going to dump it off to Angeli. Angeli to Elaquad. Elaquad finds Lopez. So he's trying to get it upfield, and Basha having none of that. And the long pass, headed up ahead, and it's going to call offside. For those who don't know, that is the offside on the far side of the field. So wherever the referee was, he determined that. They entered the zone right before the ball did. Unfortunately, he cannot do that. The long pass, a stretch for Huggins, and it does land where he is. He tries to block Littman. Oh, and Littman's going to knock down Huggins, and it's going to be Basha ball. Basha sits up here. Throws it up there and knocked away by Hamilton. Here comes Schaefer in a 1-on-5 situation. He's all alone. He's going to get past a Basha defender, but he'll catch up to him. That was Oaks. Oaks trying to find Lasseri. And he's running out of room. He's going to find Schaefer. Schaefer the shot, and it's going to get blocked away by Huggins. Another Hamilton try, no good. Hamilton, you've seen throughout this season, low scoring first half. Second half, they usually break it apart at that point. Hopefully this is a different story as Thomas Knight. The long inbound, the try, and it was right there. But Hamilton couldn't get head there. And that's a shot by Dunn, and he's going to score! Oh, nice shot. It bounced right to him, and he was able to get a clean shot on goal. And Hamilton responds well at the 23-24 mark. And Riley Lynch substituting out. Also Max Littman substituting out. Martinez back into the game. Inbound. Collected by Hamilton. There's Freeze. Isle Dunn. And Michael Freeze tried to keep it alive to no avail. Huggins with the inbound. To Perez. Nice little move. Number 4, Vince Acosta entering the game. Sophomore forward. Seeing action for the first time this half. Boucher is just going to let it roll out of bounds. And Parent once again to kick it away. Oh, no, this time he's just going to hand it off to Boucher. I'm going to hand it over to my colleague, Dallas Pantry, with a quick update from her perspective.
Thank you, Connor. We started off the night with some great defense on Basha's side, but it couldn't say the same for their offense. A lot of Hamilton in the Basha zone, but about 20 minutes in, we saw a glorious few seconds in the Husky zone, and the first goal of the game was made by Basha's number 9, Andrew Orlick. About 30 minutes after, we see the Huskies recently Hamilton number 20, Niall Dunn, just came back with a goal, leaving the score tied. The thing about soccer is that it's all really with patience, so with patience can come great things. We can see what both teams have in store for us. Back to Connor.
Thank you for that. Basha with a nice drive, taken away by the Huskies' defense. Here comes Cernos trying to break free from Martinez, and he can't. And that was done there. He lost grip of the ball, and Hamilton Bash with another try. There's Quinn Veras. Veras throwing it on goal, and Angeli was able to knock it away. And Angeli is going to be the one to kick it away. Here with about just over 14 minutes to go here in the first half. We're tied up at 1 after we saw 2 goals in about a 4-minute span. That's Josh Martinez. Gonna wait for the Husky players to get downfield, try and set up an attack here. Long kick. And right there, and that was Freeze with a nice header to try and take the lead, but Parent with a nice grab. Cernos finds open field. Huskies quickly close it up. Worswick, slow pass caught Cernos off guard. And here comes Knight. Knight with the opportunity, and the ball just bounced the wrong way, and he wasn't able to get a clean opportunity. It's Quinn Veras. Veras pursued by Marin. He's going to hand over to Oaks. Oaks to Cicernos. Cicernos had the ball bounce away. And Freeze dumped it over, and an errant pass by Knight. And here come the Bears. That's Veras. Veras to Huggins. And a nice move, but he lost it. Here comes Martinez. Back and forth game here. Michael Freeze gets past the defender. Tries to walk down Main Street, and ball is taken away by Worswick. 12:19 to go here in the first half. That was 17. Jason Williams, senior fullback, with the intercept. Comes down to Lopez. The long pass. And offside there. Going to be Basha's ball. Worswick passes it to Huggins. Huggins. Nice pass to Perez. Perez getting some speed, and it was blocked away by Dunn. Huggins gets past Freeze. It tries to chip pass, intercepted by Williams. Williams boots it all the way down. And there was Cernos, but it's picked up by Acosta, who grabs that was Oaks, who grabbed the hand of Acosta. He gets a nice pass over to Marin. Marin. He gets it right back. Marin, pursued by Veras, not giving him any room, and he throws it on goal. And Parent with the slide to keep it alive, or to not keep it alive, to shut down the opportunity there. And the pass does eventually find Huggins. He has to reach for it, and he's going to try the pass to Luke Veras, who eventually goes out of bounds. And 2 more substitutions entering the game now. Dominic Cali and Ismail entering the game for Knight and Freeze. We're going to take a breather. Head pass by Worswick, intercepted by Williams. The pursuit for it, and the nice header by Cicernos. It's 15 Landeros. Landeros to Williams. William heads it up to Ishmael, and that was blocked. Battle for it. Finds Acosta. Acosta has it taken away by Cicernos. Cicernos chips it ahead, and Angeli He's just going to throw it right across to Augusta. 9:48 to go here in the first half. The stretch pass gets past a couple defenders. Throws it up there. The head pass. Oh, what a nice save by Parent. Oh, Crew Marin had a great opportunity there to try and break the tie. Parent once again keeping it out for his 4th save of the half. And 3 more substitutions as Littman, Lynch, and Schaefer come back into the game. Canning, Marin, and Acosta are all going to take a seat. Riley Lynch, he tried to find Schaefer. Touch passing does find Schaefer. Schaefer gets past. Basha defender is blocked. And it's going to be Basha ball. And Basha's attempt was intercepted right there in front. Oh, what another great save made by Parent. Schaefer got a pass right in the slot, and he was able to deny a header. And once again, he is just stonewalling the Hamilton offense, as they have just been relentless with Basha here in the first half. And long pass goes out of play. Hamilton with the quick inbound. Heads it up to Boucher, who dumps it all the way down, gets past Littman, and Hamilton's defender's able to dump it right back down. Edmonds goes up in the air. There's Martinez. And Lynch shrugs off a Basha defender, but he's going to get called there. And Basha's going to take over. 7.5 to go here in the first half. And the steal by Schaefer goes all the way down. And Basha's defender going to boot it right there. There was Littman. Right there's number 8, Harlan Katz, who's now in the game for the Bears. Also in the game is number 11, Grant Pond, or number 9, Orleek, who's back in the game. Edon Eliquad demands it up, and he's going to dump it right back down to Lopez, who gives it to Eliquad. Elite pass, intercepted by Basha defender, and a nice play to try and keep it in bounds. It's just right there with Littman. And there's Huggins. Headman's up to Cicernos. Cicernos eludes a couple defenders, dumps it off back to the defenders. Boucher hands it off to another player there, but that's taken away. Nice spin move. Here comes Hamilton, and the big boot goes off the hand of the Huskies, and the Bears will take over. Just under 6 minutes to go here. Both teams still with 2 timeouts here. Parent with the kick. Goes up, and right there was 16 Cali. He gets it back. And there was Katz there. Backed off. Nice play by Lynch. Martinez overran it. He's met there by Basha defender. And it's going to be Hamilton ball. And Basha right now has a player at midfield all alone, although the Huskies find him there, and he's going to rush back in the play. That was Orleek trying to breakaway shot. The dump in right there, and Parent with the easy scoop. That's now his 7th save of the half on 8 shots. A lot of options. He's just going to chip it over to 22 Coakley, and that was Cesarinos who lost it, but Coakley gets it back. He's going to dump it ahead, and that was chipped away by Lopez. Off the right side, or left side. Makes a move, chips it off to Lynch. Lynch tried to get a shot off, he couldn't. He's met there by 3 Basha defenders. He's going to try and chip it, no good. That was blocked away, he gets it back. Tries to make a move on Boucher. Boucher slides, gets past him. And Basha ball. 3:49 to go here in the first half. The pass goes all the way down. Multiple players now all in the chip by Lynch. He's able to get to it. He's met at the sideline and batted away by Katz. Hamilton ball once again. Schaefer takes the inbound pass from Littman. Littman gets it back. Schaefer with a chip. And a nice keep in by Martinez. By Schaefer, and it tried to go through the legs of Huggins, and it goes off his back foot, out of bounds. Littman just dumps it off to Schaefer. Schaefer couldn't hold on to it, and that's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be basketball now. 2:39 to go here in the first half. Basha, and that was Orleek who tried to keep it alive to no avail. Littman with the inbound. The leap pass intercepted by Perez. Perez to Katz. Katz dumps it down. There's Warswick. And then Parent boots it all the way down. Ooh. Littman and Katz collided. Katz able to boot it down, but there was Lopez. Lopez tried to stretch. Intercepted by Boucher. And that was Veras. Veras to Huggins. Huggins to Cesarinos. Cesarinos up to Perez. Perez running back into his own zone. He finds 13 Oaks to Huggins. He's going to dump it back down to Warswick. Warswick. Pass. Oh, nice move by Cesarinos. Cesarinos coming the other way. Chipping it all the way down, and it was overshot for Veras, and it's going to go out of play. Just about a minute to go here in the first half. Cesarinos to chip down to Huggins. Huggins pursued by Schaefer. He's able to pass by him, and that tried the pass to Orleek, which was intercepted. And here come the Huskies the other way. Just over 30 seconds to go, and Cesarinos able to take it away again. And there's Max Littman now. Max Littman with some free space. He's going to hand it over to Martinez. Martinez lost it. And Bash is going to play keep away, 20 seconds to go, and he is able to keep it in. Oh, now he says he didn't keep it in. 13 seconds to go. Hamilton running out of time. The little lob pass to Lynch. Lynch to Ishmael, and that'll just about do it for the half. One final try by Perez, and that will do it. Teams will head into the locker room for halftime. With the score tied 1-1, Dallas Pantry with her first half analysis.
Thanks, Connor. So at the end of the first half, we're still tied, but we have Basha really standing out tonight for their exceptional defense, and the Huskies are very determined when it comes to breaking the tie. So only so much can happen in the next half of the game, and I'm excited to see what comes next. Thank you.
Thank you for that, Dallas. We'll have a 10-minute halftime. Teams will come back, and we will see who will try and break the scoreless tie. We'll be back in a few moments. And we are back here for the second half of this game. Hamilton makes their way back onto the field. And Riley Lynch to commence the kickoff as Basha started the first half. And looks like it'll be Luke Schaefer. My apologies. And both teams switch sides for the second half of play. Both teams, their only matchup of the season. And second half begins here, and Schaefer, but Boucher was able to outrun him, and Schaefer boots it out of bounds. Basha inbound. Goes out of bounds, and it'll be Knight with the pass in. Knight the toss. A little bit out of reach for any scoring threat. There was Martinez. He's going to throw it on goal, and it's... Oh, it took a weird bounce, but that was Parent able to recollect it and prevent the goal. Oh, and a nice move by Katz, who has taken his gloves off, although it was intercepted. Wiley and the boot. Bash picks it up. Gonna hand it off. And it goes back. Huggins. And Max Littman hands it off to Wiley now. Wiley. Pass back to Littman. And he's now going to do an inbound. Minute and a half gone here in the second half. The toss. It's going to be Basha ball. Violation on Hamilton's Riley Lynch. The junior striker. Bound Perez, hands off to Serenos. Intercepted by Schaefer. Schaefer tried Lynch on the attack. No good. Here come the Bears the other way. Leap pass gets by Liquad. And the ball goes high up in the air and into the Basha stands. The inbound. Bears take over. Bears haven't scored since the 19th minute of the first half. On that stretch pass, he's able to get past the Hamilton defenders as he's going to try here. And he does, but the ball bounces the wrong way off the head. Oh, and it's intercepted by Veras. Intercepted the pass from Landeros. And that was chipped away. And Wiley boots it up, and it's going to go out of play. One of the senior that were commemorated on senior night tonight here. Wiley now. Wiley's going to pass up ahead and goes past Lynch. That's Veras. He's met by two defenders, and he's just going to let it go out of play as he didn't touch it. There's Veras. Rolled off him weird and goes off the shoulder, so it's going to be Hamilton ball. Martinez letting his teammates set up there. He's going to pass it over to LaRossi, who had the ball chipped away. Martinez going to get it back. He's going to try the nice pass. LaRossi, and once again intercepted by a defender. LaRossi back to Martinez. Martinez, he tried to find Freeze, but it was taken away by Bash, who's played very well defensively, allowing outside easy saves for Parent. A nice move by Perez through the legs of LaRossi and Veras, Luke Veras. And he's going to meet him there. We're going to have a whistle. And call here. Looks like it may be kick for Basha. 4.5 gone here in the second half. Still nothing yet. We have a substitution. He's going to fake the kick. He's going to try. Doesn't leave the ground, and the long pass hits the truck, and it hits the fence. Basha ball. Cicernos. He's going to leave it for Coakley. And Coakley going to give it back to Cicernos for the inbound. Hurls it into Oaks. Oh, and a bad pass. Chipped away, and it went the wrong way. That was Schaefer. And nonetheless, Veras to Cicernos. He dumps it down. The header. Tried the lead pass for Katz. And there's Martinez there. He's pursued by Veras. A little bit of shoving going on. He's going to dump it to Callie. To Dunn. To Eliquad. Eliquad knocked away by Huggins. Right there by Katz. He's going to pass it to Huggins. Huggins. He's pursued there by Wiley, who's on his tail. There's Katz trying to keep it in bounds, and he runs into Eliquad, and it's going to go out of bounds. And the Huskies take over. And Jelly, the long pass. Oh, and that was Callie there, who was met by Coakley and got hit in the back there hard. Seems to be fine. Play will continue. Martinez, the long lead pass, and once again, there's Wiley, the Lynch. Try, so good. Lippman there. Lippman's back. Done to Callie. Callie, the field pass to Knight. Knight tried to get by Huggins, and he did, but Katz is right there to take the ball. And a try for Knight. And it's going to be Basha ball following the offsides there. Changes position. Backs up. He's going to boot this one. Right there, the nice header. Keeping it in play off the shoulder. Picked up by Perez. Perez had it stolen away by Schaefer. Schaefer tried to make a move, and it didn't go the way he wanted it to. Dumped back down by Dunn. To Martinez. Martinez over to Calais. Calais, tried LaRossi. Wasn't hard enough. And was able to be intercepted by Coakley, but went out of bounds. Looks like we're going to have a substitution here. Sean Wiley going to get subbed out again. Entering the game is Yahir Lopez. The inbound. There's Martinez. There's Calais. There's Coakley. Coakley to Cicernos. Off his foot. Goes in the air. Coakley again off the head. Met by Dunn. Dunn, he's going to take a bit of real estate. No good. Callie dumps it over to Lopez. He's going to try and stretch the field out a little bit. A long pass. Tried Callie. It was too far, but he's able to get it in the corner. Pursued by a defender. I think that's Coakley. Tries to make a move. He almost got through, and he did, but Callie was able to take it, and there's going to be a call on the field. Looks like it's going to be against Coakley. And Hamilton will take over. And I'll hand it over to Dallas Pantry with a quick update.
Thank you, Connor. We're about 10 minutes into the second half of the game, and we started off with a very close goal from Basha. And the Basha Bear Huskies, the Huskies scored just now was number 12, Yahir Lopez, with the goal, and the Huskies are celebrating nicely. So 10 minutes into the second half, and the tie's been broken by the Huskies. And back to Connor.
Thank you for that. And yes, the Hamilton Huskies did score to break the tie. And the kick in front went off the foot of Yahir Lopez. And the Huskies are able to capitalize. And the stretch pass there intended for LaRossi. No good. There's Coakley, who lost it, gets it back. He's pursued there hard by LaRossi. Both players fell there. Chip pass. Tried to get past Bouchard. Or Boucher. Hamilton finally taking the lead after it seemed like an endless tie. Players take a fall, and it's going to be a call on... Can't see the number there. Looks like it's going to be on Knight. It's going to be Basha ball. Over 10 minutes gone now. In the second half, Basha lots of time left. Try and get that goal back. Huskies took their first lead of the game. Pass there. Headed off by Dunn. And Cicernos. He's going to inbound it. He's going to wait for the Bears to set up. The toss. Up there. Batted away by Laceros. Or excuse me, that was LaRossi. And then kicked out of bounds by Husky. Bash will take over. And then he's going to dump it off to Cicernos. It's been a theme for both teams this game. Let someone else take over and either throw the ball or kick the ball in. And here, Basha with a try by defender. There was Hamilton to take over right there. Bouncing off a few players' legs. Hamilton regrouping here. Just over 12 and a half minutes gone now. Right there, Max Slipman's able to take it away, and Knight couldn't keep it inbounds. And Basha will take over once again. Sun is now completely gone here on this Tuesday evening. Pass there went off the head of a Bear. And ball bouncing around. Aliquad lost it, but Basha couldn't keep it inbounds. Hamilton takes over. And a few more substitutions made. Acosta, Freeze, and Marin back in the game now. LaRossi, Schaefer, and Knight are going to head off. Inbound off the head of Basha. and that's Veras. Veras, nice pass. Try to make a move there. That was Orleek, and he looks shaken up. Collided there with Dunn. He's trying to get his bearings. A nice move. He keeps the ball, and he lost his footing. That was Katz. He's threatening to score there, and the lead pass is going to go out of bounds. And Angeli, who has only faced 2 shots this game, so far at least, is going to bat it away again. Fine freeze, keeps it in bounds. Lopez scored the go-ahead goal, finds Acosta. Acosta pursued by a couple Bears. Retreats, hands it off, intercepted by Beres. The team's battling for position. Orleek, who was the one that got shaken up. Marin to Littman. Husky slowing it down. Trying for the stretch pass. And Shea says, not on my watch. Heads it out of bounds. And Hamilton will take over here. And Freeze just going to give it to Landeros. And Freeze goes off of him and out of bounds. Landeros intercepts the pass. And we're going to have a injured player here. That looks like, find out in a minute. He looks shaken up. Looks like it's going to be a shin. Or maybe his calf. That's number 22, Jake Coakley. Played well. And he looks hurt. Looks like he's going to need some medical attention here. Clock will stop at 24:05 left in the second half. And he goes to the sideline. He looks really shaken up. And we're going to have a substitution here. Oh, and now the coach is going to make his way over. Trying to see maybe what happened on that play. I know I wasn't able to catch it. Hopefully we'll find out some more information in a little bit. And looks like Hayden Warswick. Oh, he looked like he was going to make his way over there. And now looks like Coakley's going to walk it off. Meanwhile, Quinn Veras makes his way into the game. And the pass in. And it goes off of Freeze. And it goes out of bounds. Warswick with the inbound. And Coakley's going to make his way over to the Basha sideline. He's going to take the long walk. And Huggins gets by a few Hamilton players, but ends up losing it. Dunn finds Martinez. Martinez draws it back. Aliquad looked like he was going to boot it. He just hands it off to Lopez. Lopez to Freeze. Goes off his leg, but doesn't go where he wants it. And there's Warswick right there. And he gets past him. And there's Boucher. He runs into Lynch. He believes that it's Hamilton ball, and it is. 23 minutes to go now. Michael Freeze with the inbound. Niall Dunn. He's subbing out. Coming into the game is Scott Canning for the first time. He was also part of the senior ceremony. The toss, and a nice save by Parent. Good try there by the Huskies to extend their lead. There was no avail there. Boucher hands it back to Parent. Parent boots it away, goes up in the air, and that's going to go well out of bounds. Hamilton ball. toss to Lynch to Landeros. He's met by two Bears. He gets it past them. Oh, and Lynch tried to make a move, and he lost it. And here comes Perez. Perez boots it ahead, intercepted by Littman. Littman up ahead to Lynch. Lynch dumps it back down to Freeze. Freeze finds Landeros. Landeros, ooh, nice move between the legs of Quinn Veras. He hands it off to Lynch. Lynch makes a move, hands it over to Canning, and it's going to go out of bounds off of Warswick. 21.5 to go here. Lynch is going to sub out. Back in the game is Luke Schaefer for the third time. Toss in by Landeros, and it goes off of Canning's foot. He's upset. Bash ball. Warswick. Pass to Perez. Perez dumps it down, and there's Acosta who tried to break free and get the ball. And we have another whistle here. And I feel like it may be Hamilton ball. Everyone's coming back to try and looks like it's going to be a kick here. Basha lines up to try and block it. And it looks like either Schaefer or Martinez are going to kick it. Usually they have someone there as a decoy. As the clock continues to drain here, the Bears will set up. Here. And it looks like it'll be Martinez. Oh, and he fires it well over the net. Had a good try there. He just skyrocketed it. And off to Boucher. Boucher, the boot to Littman. Littman heads it up to Veras. Now it's Oates. He was met by a few Hamilton defenders. Basha nonetheless able to break out. They get past one, cross midfield, and he lost it, and there's Freeze. He right up to Littman, and he lost it, and here comes Basha once again. Basha into the zone. Nice move. It's still going to be Basha ball. Just under 20 minutes to go here in the second half. The lob pass. Ooh, and the try by Orleek. No good, out of bounds. And Angeli's going to put it away once again here. Tracy Angeli, who has not been tested a whole lot here in this game, and another substitution made by Hamilton. Martinez exiting the game. Jason Williams back. Senior fullback. And it goes out of bounds. And Bash takes over. There's Boucher. Boucher, trying to get past Acosta. He didn't bite. Schaefer pursuing hard. He's going to take it away. He's going to move in alone. He's going to kick it, and Parent with another save. That's number 9 on the game. Hands it off to Boucher. That really would have put Basha in a hole. Nonetheless, we continue play here. Freeze. Dumps it down. And he's met Boucher, the chip pass. Veras off the head. And there's Warswick. Canning takes over. Finds Littman. Littman dumps it ahead to Acosta. Acosta moving upfield. He's met there by Warswick. He fights off Warswick. He gets past Boucher, and Boucher's going to let it roll out of bounds and give it to Parent. I went off his foot weirdly. Nonetheless, I got to the defender. Here's Oates. Oates juggling around. And the Bash Bears move upfield in a 3-on-5 situation. And that pass just over the reach of Orlik and will go out of bounds. Hamilton about to make another substitution. That's Dominique Callie, freshman striker, into the game now. Scott Canning will take a seat. Nice play by Williams and Littman. Acrobatic play with the leg. And Michael Freeze trying to get something going, and no one there. And there's Austin Parent. And that went off his foot, out of bounds. Toss in, off the head, and bash ball once again. 15 minutes to go now in the second half. Bash has still got time, but needs to get something going here. And Veras trying to keep it in bounds, and he cannot. The inbound over the head of Lynch, booted away. No one there. And that's going to be Lopez. Chips it to Landeros, off of Littman. To Lynch. To Schaefer. Schaefer, nice pass, tipped ahead. And there was Parent once again who meets it. And back the other way. Austin Parent heavily tested tonight by that Hamilton offense. Long pass by Lopez, once again trying to stretch. There was Huggins right there. And trying to keep it in was Salcido, who's entering the game for the first time. He was met there by, looks like it was, Littman and Schaefer trying to figure out who's going to get the ball. And it's over to Freeze and booted right back out. Heads it down. Huskies once again on the attack. And a swift play ends that. Oh, and a nice keep in temporarily. And it eventually goes out of play. The toss in, no good. Chips it up ahead. And intercepted once again. Back and forth action here. Teams alternating possession. Nice play by Veras. A nice sliding play by Lopez to go out of bounds, preventing Orlik to score there. And once again, Hamilton making a few more substitutions. Dunn and Lopez back in the game. Lippman and Freeze are going to take a seat. 12 minutes to go now in the second half. Hamilton still up 2-1. Lopez scored the goal in the 9th minute to help the Huskies take the lead. Since then, Hamilton has had a few opportunities to score, but Austin Parent has shut the door here. And Schaefer with a huge opportunity about 5 minutes ago to really put the game away. No good. A boot by Bouchard. And there was Landeros. And there was Warswick. Heads it out of bounds. Ooh. The flutter pass goes up in the air. There's Warswick, who had to bat it twice. And that goes out of play. Hamilton take over. Right there was Boucher. Landeros, nice play off his foot. It's going to be Hamilton ball once again. As we near the 10-minute mark. Dominic Calais. And Josh Martinez now. The try up and no good. The bat. And he scores! What a shot. And that might do it. Looks like Dominic Calais. He's going to score here in the 30th minute of and that puts Basha in a lot of trouble now as they have to score 2 goals in the last 10 minutes, and they've really struggled to find some offense all game. They only really have 2 shots on goal. And Veras subbing out along with Orleek and Coakley, who looks like he's good now after taking a fall about 7 or 8 minutes ago. Cat's also back into the game. Kickoff. And that's going to go out of bounds. And another sub in now. This time Christian Ross entered for the first time this game. Luke Schaefer and Sean Calais, who just scored, going to take a seat. Riley Lynch back, Abraham Casillas. He's also in the game now for the first time. All the seniors now trying to get those minutes. They're on senior night. Toss. Ooh, Katz. He's going to fall. Nothing there. Done. Finds Williams. Williams slowing down play here. Martinez. The long pass. And it's going to be batted out of bounds by Boucher. 9:25 to go here in the half. Williams throws it in. Oh, right on goal. Oh. And it nearly smelled disaster for Basha. Lynch off the head. Perez trying to get out of trouble. He's going to go right back, and it goes off the foot of a Husky. And another substitution. Ish Ismail back in the game now. Gonna carry it. He's gonna trying to find LaRossi there. And Basha was able to take over. Done. And that's gonna go over the head. Nice try there. Trying to put the nail in the coffin to this game. Looks like we're going to see a few more substitutions being made. Crew Marin and Sean Wiley going to sub back in. We may have to wait a little bit. Ishmael back to Williams. Finds Casillas. Casillas, trouble handling it. He regains it. Pursued by Coakley, and he was unable to keep it in bounds. And Basha will take over now. And Marin and Wiley do enter the game with 7 minutes to go. Dunn and LaRossi will take a seat. Basha this season, struggling to score goals, and you're witnessing it here tonight. They're back in the Hamilton zone. One's going to sell. Looks like they're going to get a kick here. .6:23 to go. The toss, and that's going to go over the net. Hamilton's going to take over here. Freeze up ahead. Yeah, Basha ball here. 5:40 to go here in the game. Basha trying to late pursuit. Everyone in the zone now. Parent all the way up to almost the midfield circle. A long toss. Oh, and a try. And there was Angeli right there for the grab. That looked a little dangerous there. Took weird bounce. And Oakley had the try there. Shut down by Angeli. Tried the roll, and he's going to boot it. And that's going to go right out of bounds. Basha will take over. That's Coakley. The lob. The head, that was Katz, who's met by Williams. And that's Casillas. Boots it up high in the air. And that's collected. And there's Wiley. And there's Marin. Marin fires into the zone, and it's going to go out of bounds. And right there is Boucher, who's going to find Orswick. Lead pass to, looks like it's Huggins. Yes, it is. Huggins gets past a Hamilton player, and his pass goes out of bounds. And it's to Ceranos, the long lead pass. Not on goal. And another sub, Scott Canning, entering the game. You hear Lopez leaving, and it looks like all seniors are on the field for the Huskies right now. Here for the final 350. Again, Hamilton stunned early, caught napping. Basha was able to capitalize, take a 1-0 lead, And then about 15 and a half minutes later, Hamilton tied it up, and then second half they really took over. Back-to-back goals. Bouchard and Littman bats it away. Ismail to Freeze to Wiley. Oh, nice move by Wiley. Gets past a couple of Basha defenders, keeps it in bounds. And Canning wasn't able to get it. And Parent boots it all the way down, looking for a few Basha players ready for the pass. Batted away by Williams. And that was Coakley. Finds Bouchard. And he bats it into open field. Williams heads it over to Angeli, and Angeli gonna lie down on it, prevent it from getting loose, especially since there was a leak right there. And the pass, off the wrong side of the foot, found Casillas. Casillas headmans it, and a nice play by Boucher to take away future threat. Here with 2 minutes to go now here on senior night. Casillas the inbound. And there's Boucher right there, preventing Marin from getting the ball. Just bats it right out of bounds. And there's Freeze to take the inbound. Deep inside Bash territory. Casillas and Elaquad meeting two Bash players right there. Oh, and a nice try by Ross, the fullback. Wasn't able to head it the right way. Goes over the net. And with 1:20 to go here, Hamilton looks to put their final stamp on this game. Huggins with the try. Kicked out of bounds by Ross. He's going to go right back on the inbound. He's going to throw it up for a leak. And there was Elaquad. Crew, Marin right there. And Huggins. Up ahead, there was Elaquad. There's Freeze. Freeze tries to get past Perez. Oh, and a nice try by Ross to try for the give and go. Right back to Freeze. Here as we enter the final 36 seconds of this contest. Basha ice cold since their goal, really. They've had about one other shot. That's kind of been the theme for them all season. And they will drop to 4-9-2 on the season. Hamilton will jump to collect their 10th win. They'll move to 10-2-4, including tournament play. Here in the final 10 seconds, Angeli gonna bat it up to Ismail and Ross. Final play. Hamilton wins this one 3-1. For her final thoughts, back to Dallas Pantry.
Thank you, Connor. We recently saw a goal from Hamilton number 16, Dominic Calais, leaving us with a final score of 3-1. A nice win for the Huskies despite the Bears' initial lead at the start of the game. It was a great game. Both teams showed lots of skill and experience, and excited to see what happens next for the Huskies as they move forward. Back to Connor.
Thank you for that. Hamilton closing off senior night in the best way with the win. They will have 3 more contests after this one. They go back on the road to take on the Kofa Kings this Friday. And then they're back on the road for rivalry against Chandler. And then they're back at home a week and a half from now against Brophy. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Connor Manning along with my colleague Dallas Pantry, and good night.